we now go back over to the Marriott Center. Party continues. Lauren McLean is with passing game coordinator and quarterbacks coach Aaron Roderick.
Coach, we were just talking about how you can take a sigh of relief now that everything's over.
Yeah.
Last year at this time, you guys were kind of just getting settled into your spots. How's recruiting changed from last year to this year?
Yeah, last year most of the recruiting was already done by the time I started working here. It was very little to do. We were just kind of maintenance work until signing day. But this year we had some important guys that we really wanted to recruit, and we recruited them hard as a staff, and we feel like we did pretty well today.
I know one of your biggest targets when you got here was Jacob Conover, who signed back in December. What was his recruiting like for you?
I pretty much put my whole year into him. I mean, we identified. Well, we didn't identify him. Everybody in the country knew about him, but we decided about this time last year that we were going all in on him as a staff, and I devoted probably 80% of my recruiting time was devoted to him, just every day trying to have some sort of communication with him. Every possible opportunity to go see him that the NCAA allows, we would go see him. I mean, it was pretty intense. We went all in, and he committed to us, and it was quite a while ago, and stayed loyal to us through the whole process. So it's been worth it.
It's probably really nice for you that he signed back in December. What's been the impact of him, such a big recruit, signing early in recruiting other guys along the way?
Yeah, it just helps because other good players see that a national recruit is joining our team, and I think especially for skill players, they know that they're going to go play with a great quarterback, and it helps for sure. It generates momentum, it generates publicity that other recruits notice, and Jacob just has that kind of personality anyway. He's a leader, and guys want to follow him.
Unfortunately, we have to wait a couple years before we get to see him. But what impact does it have having a guy like Taysom Hill in the NFL that came out of BYU and is now having a lot of success with the Saints? How do you use that on the recruiting trail?
You definitely use it. I mean, it's pretty easy to sell this school for quarterbacks. I mean, there's the history of quarterback play goes back so far, and there's the obvious huge names that everybody just says, but there's a lot of other really good quarterbacks that have played here that don't get mentioned as often, and but the quarterback play here has been consistently really good for a long time, and so it makes it easy to talk to quarterbacks about coming here and throwing the ball.
Well, we're excited to see what they can do. Coach, thanks for taking the time with us. Hopefully you get a little break and be able to relax with your family for a little bit.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Guys?
All right. Thank you, Lauren. Fantastic work over there in Lauren's Lounge all day. Aaron Roderick, the quarterbacks coach, passing game coordinator. He's excited about what's to come with Zach Wilson and company.
Yeah.